What can I do to look and feel bigger without surgery?
Dear Dr. Rachel, I am a grower and not a shower. I've actually never been in doubt, and it never really bothered me until recently. My girlfriend got a little tipsy and made fun of my size, and I can't get it out of my mind. Please help. What can I do to look and feel bigger without surgery? Thank you, Blake.
So Blake, I'm just going to be real with you here. You got mind. Now listen, you are enough. This is actually a mind trick, a Jedi mind trick that women may use to make you feel bad about yourself. Not just women, but any partner actually. And it is actually the oldest trick in the book. And it's designed to make you feel insecure about yourself so that you can give them the upper hand. So before I tell you how to make things look bigger down there, let me first say this. Now, when you're with someone, they're supposed to build you up and make you feel good, sometimes make you even feel better about yourself, right? And when that doesn't happen, it's actually time to move on. So what may be too small for her may be perfect for the next woman. And in fact, statistics show that what is actually more important than size when it comes to pleasure is shape. The preferred shape is actually a mushroom head. So here's the thing. There's no magic pill that's going to miraculously make your guy look larger. But I do have a list of things that you can do today to appear huge at your next opportunity to show off. So let's just get into it. So first we'll talk about girth and thickness. Now, the first thing that you can do to make things look immediately bigger, thicker today is to oil it up and masturbate in advance. So what's going to happen is the reflective oil is going to give the illusion of lusciousness and size. So kind of grab a nice hybrid type of lubricant. Hybrid lubricants are water-based plus a little bit of silicone. They're going to be safe for your sheets, safe for your hands, and they're going to be safe for your partner. So you want to lube it up so that you're actually glistening. And then what you're going to do is you're going to actually masturbate a little bit, because playing with yourself in advance gives you the opportunity to kind of plump things up naturally and to show up already kind of horny and ready for what's next. So plump it up naturally with your hand. Now, the other way to plump it up is actually going to be to just get a pump. You know, they come in all shapes and sizes. You can get in a battery operated one. You can get a hand pump right here. Since you're a grower and a shower, the MindSpring may be right for you. I'll put the link below. But here's the thing. If you don't believe that a pump can actually plump you up and have you looking like you've had massive gains, I actually want you to conduct a little bit of an experiment. I want you to suck on the corner of your lip for 3 minutes. 3 minutes straight. Just like this. Just suck and hold it. And don't be mad at me, but at the end of these 3 minutes, what you're going to have is a little swollen lump there that didn't exist before. That fullness there is because you've put negative pressure and suction right into that area. A penis pump applies negative pressure through vacuum. The vacuum causes blood to rush to the surface, and in essence, you will be swollen. That's really what happens. But in actuality, you're plumped up. So this will give you the immediate illustrious illusion that you're actually thicker and fuller. Bam! It works. But you want to actually use a little lube before you pump up and get swollen, right? The other thing that you can do immediately, and this is talking about length. For length, what you're going to do is trim it up. Now, pubic hair grows tall. It grows out like a bush. And imagine you're in a corn maze walking through. No one on the outside can actually even see you, right? Because the corn is too tall. So what we want to do is razor down the corn. But in your instance, just take some shears or some scissors and just trim that bush down. Do a little bit of manscaping so that now people can see what you're working with. You can see it when you look in the mirror, and you can be proud of what you have to see, right? The next thing is going to be to use jelqing, or in ancient Chinese traditions, they're called deer exercises. And what you're actually going to do is use some lube, and you're going to manually massage your penis in a downward fashion. You're pulling down and pushing the blood towards the head. And what you're doing once you get to the head is you're actually pausing a little bit and you're keeping it in there. You're actually holding it tight. So with this slight pull, what you're doing is you're using the body and the skin's natural elasticity. So skin has elastic fibers in it, and the erectile tissue has elastic fibers in it too. So what you're actually doing is you're actually stretching it. Now, this is the same concept that people worldwide have used to kind of stretch their earlobes, right? We've all seen them. They take these rings and they gradually dilating the rings till the point where sometimes they have a ring in their ear that's this big. What they're actually doing is they're using the elasticity of the skin to actually stretch, and the erectile tissue and the penile tissue will have similar outcomes. Now, of course, I don't want you yanking and pugging and tugging and tying a rope to it or anything like that, but just done under manual conditions regularly. Listen, that elasticity will cause a bit of a stretching. If you do some of the fullness things that we talked about with the pump, now you've got the fullness there with the pump, you've got the stretching part with the jelqing, and listen, you can actually reshape it, because remember, it's about the shape, it's not the size. And the most pleasurable size when partners are surveyed is the mushroom head. So you pull it to the end and you hold it. You're kind of trapping the blood flow at the end. And what you're actually doing is causing the head to kind of plump up and give you that mushroom shape. So Blake, listen, you could try any one of these things, but these things won't make you feel any better about yourself. You know, you won't feel any better about the things that she said. So what I want you to do, Blake, is take some time to build yourself back up. Focus on your technique, focus on your passion, your hobbies, and love yourself. And this is the same advice we're going to use for anybody who's in a relationship where somebody is bringing you down by causing negative energy and saying terrible things to you. If you spend time building yourself up, practicing some of these things and working on your technique, your hobbies, and loving yourself, listen, you will find some better mating options than the one that just presented itself to you. So subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you've done to make things appear bigger down there. Subscribe to the channel. See ya.